We wanted to show you an early game scenario in Dark Darker Darkest. What we're currently faced with, starting with this room, we have a security camera, and it turns out that this party of 2 is in its line of sight. We also have a fire in this room that currently isn't moving at the moment. That's what this icon represents. This is the fire. This is where the fire will be. The black cube represents that this room has already been searched. This is our party of Bruce and Jack, who are faced with a little bit of a dilemma right now in that they need to decide, are they going to be able to free Nina and Leo, or hopefully will they be able to handle the concern of the undead bird, which is one of the creatures on the board. So there are things that are going to drive what Jack and Bruce are going to do. It turns out that Bruce has the ability to share or take action points. So we have 3 action points each because neither one of these characters have taken any damage. So we basically are going to be thinking about what can we do with 6 action points. They both, in this case, have handguns, which have a range of 1. So they're able to shoot into this room if they want to. They could step forward and shoot at the undead bird. Important to recognize, though, that they actually wind up getting in line of a zombie chip that hasn't been exposed yet. So they would get in line of sight of zombies as they step forward as well. Another big important thing is that Jack has a grenade. The way a grenade works is you can throw it into an adjacent room and it does 2 points of damage to everybody in the room. So from where he's standing, he could clear out this room doing damage to his fellow heroes. He could step forward and do guaranteed damage to the undead bird and in fact slow it down. That's one of the things you can do when you do damage to the creatures. You can target its movement. So as they're deciding what they're going to do, they've got a couple different options in front of them, and it's going to be driven by results on the attack die and the equipment they have. We also have, we mentioned that Nina and Leo are entrapped. So they're in a room with zombies. The zombies during their attacks have rolled an entrap on their attack dice. And so what that means is that Nina and Leo aren't able to do anything but try and get out from being entrapped. So they can roll a single die and try and get an escape or move icon. So they're pinned pretty badly right now. Party members can come in and try and assist them, or if all the creatures in the room have been killed. But again, because they're entrapped, they cannot do any attacking, so they're going to need outside assistance unless they get lucky and roll their dice. We also have the situation with the undead bird creature on the board. The thing about the creatures is that whenever the board triggers movement, whenever characters finish their turn, the creatures then start moving toward them. So we are at risk from the bird because it has a movement of 3, and we've got one party that's 2 spaces away and another party that's 3 spaces away. What triggers movement is when a particular group has completed their turn. Their pieces will slide down on the multi-tracker, and that triggers the reaction from either the zombies and the creature. So it's something to be aware of. We need to be cognizant of where our team finishes up, because wherever they stop, that room basically becomes a triggering device. We also have zombies next door to our entrapped teammates, and we have a zombie blip on the board, a little bit out of range, but if our party members were to step forward, they could in fact see those zombies, and we would turn over the chit to find out how many are there.